Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Just leave this over there. My name's Katie and I hope you're well. Let's do some yoga. So let's start laying down, which is where I like to go. You can come into your Savasana with your legs extended if you'd like. You can come into your Supta Baddha with the soles of your feet together, letting your knees drop down. Have your hands at your sides, palms facing up. Above your head, palm facing up. Maybe one hand on your heart, feeling your heartbeat, the other on your abdomen, feeling your breath. Close your eyes, settle in. Take a breath in, feel your lungs, feel them expand, opening up. And a breath out to just let go. Let your shoulders relax, soften through your face. Let your knees drop down, or if your feet or legs are extended, let your feet just flop open. Quiet your mind, you're coming into your breath. Slow, steady, even breath. Breathing through your nose, your lips are together, but your teeth are not clenched. Finding a moment of peace, of stillness, of quiet. I realize it's Monday morning. Try and let all of that go the next 60 minutes. You breathe in, and you breathe out. You feel your body working. Quiet your mind. Just let yourself be. And then coming into our 5-count breath, you're going to exhale all of the air that you have. When your lungs are empty, take a breath in for 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the top. And a breath out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow and steady breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breath out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, quiet your mind. 3, 4, 5. One more round. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breath out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay right where you are. Coming into your own natural rhythm breath. So maybe it's a 5 count, maybe 4, maybe 6, doesn't matter. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. And then whenever you're ready, if you're not already there, you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop down, hands behind your head, fingers gently pressing back. Take a breath in and a breath out. Lift your shoulder blades off of the ground. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, lift it up. Breath in. Breath out, keep your elbows open. Inhale. Exhale, lift, slow and steady. Breath in. Breath out, rise. Inhale. Exhale, lower back into the mat. Breath in. Breath out, lift. Inhale. Exhale, keep your elbows open. Breath in. Breath out, higher. Inhale. Exhale, that's 10. You have 5 more. Breath in. Breath out, lift. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze at the top. Breath in. Breath out, take your entire breath to get there. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Last one. Breath in. And a breath out, lift. Now pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No strain in your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay for 5. Breath in. Breath out. Elbows stay open. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Feel the strength in your abs. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are in control. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, soften through your face. Last one. Breath in. And a breath out as high as you can. With this inhale, you're going to lower down. Bring your knees into your chest. With a squeeze, hug them in. Roll left, roll right. Push your knees away. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to take your arms to a T. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, roll your knees over to the right, your face over to the left. So as long as your left shoulder is down, if you want more sensation, you can take your right hand to the outside of your left knee or thigh. Take a breath in and a breath out. Maybe look over your left hand, maybe close your eyes, inhale. Exhale, surrender into the twist. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Hands behind your head, take a breath in. And a breath out, lift up, inhale. Exhale, squeeze at the top, breath in. Breath out, right shoulder blade lifts, inhale. Exhale, quiet your mind, breath in. Breath out, lift it up, inhale. Exhale, take your entire breath to get there, inhale. Exhale, lift, use your obliques, breathe in. Breathe out, you got it, inhale. Exhale, rise, breath in. Breath out, that's 10, 5 more, inhale. Exhale, coming up, breathe in. Breathe out, 3, inhale. Exhale, stay with it, breath in. Breath out, last one, inhale. Exhale, lift, now pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze into it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stay for 5, breathe in. Breathe out, lift your right shoulder blade, inhale. Exhale, open up your elbows, breath in. Breath out, you have 2 more, inhale. Exhale, send your breath where you need it, last one, inhale. Exhale as high as you can with this breath in, lower down. Knees in, you're gonna roll them over to the left, take your face over to the right. Right shoulder drops down. If it's down, you want more your left hand to the outside of your right knee or thigh. Take a breath in and a breath out. Gazing over your right hand or close your eyes, inhale. Exhale, surrender into it. Last one, breath in. And a breath out, hands behind your head, fingers gently pressing back. Take a breath in and a breath out. Lift up, left shoulder blade off the mat, inhale. Exhale, squeeze at the top, breathe in. Breathe out, rise, inhale. Exhale, elbows stay open, breath in. Breath out, soft face, inhale. Exhale, lift, breath in. Breath out, you are in control, inhale. Exhale, coming up, breathe in. Breathe out, stay with it, inhale. Exhale, it's 10, 5 more, breath in. Breath out, lift, inhale. Exhale, soft face, breath in. Breath out, last 2, inhale. Exhale, lift, 1 more, breath in. Breath out, rise, now pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay for 5, breath in. Breath out, lift even higher, inhale. Exhale, open up your elbows, breath in. Breath out, last 2, inhale. Exhale, lift, 1 more breath in. Breath out as high as you can with this inhale, lower down. Bring your knees in, give them a squeeze. Roll left, roll right, push your knees away, circle out, whatever feels good for you here, take it. If you want to take a dead bug, which is where I feel like I need to go, rub the outsides of your feet with your hands. You're going to use your hands, press your knees to the ground, uncurl your tailbone. So get your entire spine, your lower back on the mat. Whenever you're ready, you can roll left, you can roll right. We are not going to stay long. Maybe when you roll to the right, extend your right leg straight, stretching. When you roll over to the left, extend your left leg straight. Maybe it's center, you want to take both legs straight, just keep your tailbone pressing down. 1 more breath in, and 1 more breath out. You're going to cross at your ankles, start to roll back and forth on your spine. Whenever you're ready, we're going to make our way into a modified high push-up. So you're going to plant your hands, you're going to step your feet, your knees back, and then you're going to pull forward so that your wrists are in line or a little bit forward than your shoulders, or your shoulders are a little bit more forward than your wrists. Take a breath in, pull your belly button into your spine. And as you breathe out, tuck your tailbone. So don't let your butt stick out, scoop it under. You can feel your abs engaged. Breath in. And a breath out, push away from the mat, lift yourself up, inhale. Exhale, you are rounding just through your upper back. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Now take an inhale to lift, and as you exhale, you're going to lower straight as a board all the way to the mat. Foot to the tops of your feet. Press your palms down. You're going to roll open to your baby cobra, maybe lifting up. There is no pinching in your lower back. Any pinching, ease out. Take a breath in. And a breath out, shoulders back from your ears. Hug your elbows into your body. Inhale. Exhale, you can look up, you can look down, left, right, whatever feels better. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Take an inhale to lift, and as you exhale, you're going to lower. You're going to come over your knees. If you need a child's pose along the way, take it, stretching out through your back, maybe an active child pose. With your forearms lifted, press your hips back. Let your crown drop. One more breath in. And one more breath out. With this next inhale, you're going to lift up. Spread your fingers, pressing your palms into the mat. Come into your downward facing dog. So staying here, take a breath in, lengthen through your arms, your spine, your tailbone. And as you breathe out, draw your chest closer to your thighs, your shoulders peel back, your head falls heavy. Breath in. And a breath out. Sink your heels. Maybe they touch, maybe they hover. Doesn't matter. Just stretch the backs of your legs. One more inhale. And one more exhale. You're going to bring your feet together behind you. With this inhale, you're going to pull forward into your high push-up. And exhale. So we're just going to stay here for 3. Breathe in to pull your belly button into your spine. Breathe out to tuck your tailbone. Scoop your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Push away from the mat. Lift yourself up. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Now with this inhale, you're going to lift your right leg. And as you exhale, you're just going to take your right foot over to the right. We're going to stay here for 3. Breath in. And a breath out. You are just on your right big toe. You are not putting much weight into that foot. Inhale. Exhale. If you need to, you can drop to your knees at any time. Breath in. And a breath out. Nice. With this inhale, lift your right foot. You're going to place it back. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Down dog. With this inhale, rise. And as you exhale, root your right heel. Take your left foot, wrap around the back of your right ankle. Breath in. And a breath out, chest to your right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders back, head falls. You can shake your head. Yes, no. One more breath in. And one more breath out. You're going to release your left foot. Next inhale, pull forward, high push up. And exhale, you're going to stay here for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift yourself up. Inhale. Exhale, strong abs. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. Now with this inhale, you're going to lift your left leg. Exhale, tap it over to the left, just your big toe. 3, inhale. Exhale, lift, breathe in. Breathe out, keep your right heel pressing back. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Now take a breath in to lift. Exhale, drop it down, breathe in. And breathe out, down dog. Left foot to the mat. You're going to take your right foot, wrap around the back of your left ankle. 3, breath in. And a breath out. Inhale. Exhale, take the weight out of your arms, your hands, put it in your left leg. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. You're going to release your right foot, feet hip distance apart. In your down dog, taking a couple breaths here. You can alternate your heels. You can wag your tail. You can shake your head, breathe in. And breathe out, slow and steady, inhale. Exhale, focus on your breath. Last one, inhale. And exhale, take a breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, or jump to the front. Breath in, halfway lift, hands to your shins. And a breath out, bow down. So let's take a forward fold. Toe heel your feet 6 or 8 inches apart. Karate chop your elbows. You can sway left, you can sway right. Go to one side, hang out, go to the other. Whatever feels good for you here. Keep your knees soft. So your tailbone to the sky. You're going to release your lower back. Breath in. And a breath out. Last one to stay. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to drop your hands. Toe heel your feet back together. Inhale, a halfway lift. Sway your spine and reach. Exhale, bow down. Now very slowly. Your head's been lower than your heart for a while. Inhale. You're going to sweep all the way up. And a breath out. Swan dive. Lead with your heart. Let your crown fall last. Breath in. Halfway lift. Hands to your shins. And a breath out. Plant your hands high to low push up. Inhale, roll open. Lifting your thighs for your up dog if you want more. Exhale, tailbone to the sky, down dog. Breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. And breathe out, hinge forward. Inhale, sweep it up. Sun A, we're going to do 5 of them. Exhale, swan dive. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe in, halfway lift, strong straight arms. Breathe out, high to low push up. You are straight as a board. Inhale, lengthen, stretch through your spine. Exhale, use your abs to get there, down dog. Breath in to rise. Bend your knees, breath out to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, surrender. Breath in, reaching tall. Maybe look up and your fingers touch. Exhale, swan dive. Breathe in, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, high to low push up. Take your entire breath. Inhale to roll open. And exhale, down dog. Breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. And breathe out, hinge. 2 more rounds. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive, float. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, high to low push up. Inhale, close your eyes, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in, rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, bow. Inhale, sweeping up, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, high to low push up. Inhale, hug your arms in as you roll open. Exhale, down dog. Stay right here for 3, breath in. Breath out, anything that you need from this, take it, inhale. Exhale, shoulders back, head falls, 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Next inhale, rise. Bend your knees, exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift, and breathe out, hinge forward. Inhale, sweep it up. So this first round, we're gonna stay for 3 breaths. Exhale, sit, Utkatasana, 3 right here. Breathe in, pull your belly in. Breathe out to tuck your tailbone, scoop your pelvis, inhale. Exhale, sink down, relax your shoulders. Last 1, breath in. And a breath out, now stay low. With this inhale, you're gonna lift up. And as you exhale, swan dive. Take a breath in, halfway lift, hands to your shins. And a breath out, high push up. Inhale, lift your right foot. Exhale, tap to the right. Inhale to center. Oh, no, stay, tap to the right. 3 here, breathe in. Breathe out, I'm ready to flow. Inhale. Exhale, push away from the mat. Last 1, breath in. And a breath out now. With this inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down, breathe in. Breathe out to lower. Inhale, push away, your up dog, your cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bend your right knee, heel your bum. 3, breath in. Breath out, chest to your left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, opening up through your hips, not your shoulders. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Inhale to extend through your right leg. Exhale, square your hips. Knee in your chest, grab your foot between your hands, staying on the ball of your left foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Right here, breath in. And a breath out, tuck your tailbone, sink, inhale. Exhale, dig your right heel to the mat, not the ball of your foot, not your toes. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out, stay low. With this inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center, back to the mat, now the other side. Inhale your right foot back. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, take it left. 3, breathe in. Breathe out, lift yourself up. Inhale. Exhale, strong abs. Last 1, breath in. And a breath out. With this inhale, lift. Exhale, drop it down. Breathe in. Breathe out to lower. Inhale, push away. And exhale, down dog. Right foot to the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. You got 3, breath in. Breath out, chest to your right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, you can circle out your knee, roll out your ankle. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Take an inhale, extend. Exhale, square your hips, knee to your chest, drop your foot between your hands. Take a breath in, swooping up, crescent lunge. And a breath out, 3, inhale. Exhale, scoop your pelvis forward, stretch through your hip flexor, breath in. Breath out, relax your shoulders, maybe close your eyes, 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out, sink. Notice inhale, reach. Exhale, hands through heart center, back to the mat. Breathe in, left foot back, try not to scrape. Breathe out, lower down. Inhale to push away. And exhale, down dog. Take one breath in. And one breath out. Let's flow through it. Inhale, rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Breath in. Sweep it up. One breath for movement. Feet together. And a breath out. Sit. Inhale, squeeze, lift it up. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, halfway lift, strong straight arms. Breath out, high push up. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, just tap your right toe. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop it down. Breath in. Breath out, lower. Inhale to push away. And exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, hands back to the earth. Now the left side. Inhale, right foot back. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift your left foot. Exhale, tap. Breathe in. Breathe out, drop it down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Right foot to the ground. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Breath in, sweeping on. And a breath out, hands back to the mat. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, lower. You can always drop your knees if you need them. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, bow. Inhale, sweeping up, feet together. And a breath out, sit. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, halfway lift, fill your lungs. And a breath out, high push up. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tap it right. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale, tap it right. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop it down. Breathe in. Breathe out to lower. Inhale, push away. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in with your right leg. And a breath out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, hands back to the mat. Inhale, right foot back. Stay for the exhale. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, tap it. Do it again. Inhale to center. Exhale to tap. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down. Breath in. Breath out, lower. Inhale, push away. Exhale, down dog. Right foot to the ground. Breathe in with your left leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, hands to the mat. Breath in, left foot back. And a breath out, lower. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. Breath in, rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, hinge forward. Inhale all the way up, feet together. And a breath out, sit. Inhale to lift. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, push away from yourself. And a breath out, high push up. Inhale with your right leg. Exhale, tap. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Take a breath into center. Exhale, lower it. Breathe in. Breathe out. All about control. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Breathe in with your right leg. Breathe out. Step it through. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale to lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. I screwed myself up somewhere. Inhale to pull forward, high push up. Stay for the exhale. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, tap. Breath in. Breath out, tap it. Inhale. Exhale, tap it. That's it. Take a breath in. Breath out, drop it down. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Take a breath in, roll open. And a breath out, down dog. Right foot to the ground. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Breathe in, sweeping up. And breathe out, hands back to the mat. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale to lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Inhale to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. We have 2 more chances at this. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Breath in all the way up. Feet together, and a breath out, sit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a breath in, feel your lungs, feel them expand, and a breath out. Plant your hands, high push up. Inhale with your right leg. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Breath in. Breath out, tap. Use your knees if you need. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Take an inhale to center. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Breathe in with your right leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, hands to the mat. Take a breath in, right foot back. Stay for the exhale. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, tap, breath in. Breath out, tap, inhale. Exhale, you can always drop to your right knee if you need. Inhale. Exhale, tap, take an inhale. Exhale, drop it, breath in. Breath out, lower, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Right foot to the ground, breathe in with your left leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, hands to the earth. Breathe in, left foot back. Breathe out, lower. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, hinge. Inhale, sweep it up. Last time here, feet together. And a breath out, sit. Inhale, squeeze, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out. Plant your hands, high push up. Inhale with your right leg. Exhale, tap. Breath in. Breath out, tap. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze it. Breathe in. Breathe out. You have 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Take it into the center. Exhale, drop it down. Breath in. Breath out, lower. Inhale, push away. And exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Breathe in with your right leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, hands to the earth. Breath in, right foot back. Stay for the exhale. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, tap, breath in. Breath out, tap, inhale. Exhale, squeeze, breathe in. Breathe out, last one, inhale. Exhale, tap, take an inhale. Exhale, drop it, breath in. Breath out, lower, inhale, push away, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot to the ground, inhale with your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Breath in, sweeping up. And a breath out, hands back to the mat. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale to lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Inhale to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front, legs out on. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Breath in, sweep it up. Feet together, and a breath out, sit. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant your hands, high push up. It's gonna be different. Take an inhale, lift your right leg, pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and keep it lifted if you can. Lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in to lift your right leg, and a breath out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. And exhale, open. Warrior 2. You've got 5, breath in. Breath out, left shoulder, left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, drop it to the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out, right knee opens. If you look down, you can see your right big toe. Breath in. And a breath out. Last one to stay. Inhale. And exhale. With this inhale, you're going to take your right hand to the sky. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands back to the mat. Breathe in, your right foot steps back. You can keep it lifted, maybe cross it over. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in, rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. We're going to go to the other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Breath in, sweep it all the way up, feet together. And a breath out, sit. Inhale, squeeze, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, plant your hands high, push up. Now with this inhale, lift your left leg. And pulse 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted if you can. Exhale, lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, your left foot between your hands. Breathe in, sweeping up. And breathe out, warrior 2. Sink, stay for 5. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder, right hip back. Breathe in. Breathe out, sink in your left knee. Peel it open, breath in. Hug your arm muscle to the bone, make a fist. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your hands. Arms stay active, breath in. Breath out, softening through your face. One more inhale. And one more exhale. This next breath in, you're going to take your left hand to the sky. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands back to the mat. Breathe in to step your left foot back. And breathe out, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. And breathe out, hinge. Inhale, sweep up. Let's add to it. Feet together. And a breath out, sit. Inhale, squeeze, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Back to the right side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high push up. Inhale, lift your right leg and pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted if you can. Breath in. Breath out, lower. Inhale, push away. Exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Breathe in with your right leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Now stay right here, take an inhale. Exhale, left hand on your left thigh. You can reach around, inhale. Exhale, drop your left hip as much as the right. Breath in. Breath out, feeling your right knee open, inhale. Exhale, gaze over your right leg, right hand, or close your eyes. And one more breath in. And one more breath out, sink with this inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Breathe in, right foot back. Breathe out, lower down. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Inhale to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. You're going to move to the left side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Breath in. All the way up, feet together. And a breath out. Use your legs. Sink. Squeeze as you slowly inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, high push up. Inhale, lift your left leg. Pulse, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted if you can. Breath in. Breath out, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down dog. Right foot to the ground. Breathe in with your left leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, warrior 2. Breath in, reverse. And a breath out, sink. You've got 5, inhale. Exhale, no weight in your right hand. Breathe in. Breathe out, left knee peels open. Inhale. Exhale, drop your right hip as much as the left. You are not hinging forward. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to stay. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Stay low with this inhale. Reach your left arm. Exhale, cartwheel your hands left and then right to the mat. Breathe in, left foot back. Keep it lifted. Maybe cross it over. Exhale, lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Inhale to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, bow. Inhale, sweeping up, feet together. And a breath out, sit. Inhale, squeeze, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out. Plant your hands, high push up. Inhale, right leg lifts. Pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. And a breath out, lower. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Breathe in with your right leg. Breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, warrior 2. Breath in, reverse warrior. Breath out, back to your warrior two. With this inhale, sweep your left hand as you come back into your crescent lunge right here for 3. Breathe in. And breathe out alive. 5. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and sink into it. Breath in. Breath out, relax your shoulders, soften your face. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, it's a super deep one. Go low. Last one. Breath in. And a breath out. Now stay low with this inhale. Reach maybe out a little back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center, back to the mat. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale to lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Inhale to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, hinge. Inhale all the way up. Feet together, moving to the left side. Exhale, sit. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, halfway lift. Breath out, plant your hands, high push up. Inhale with your left leg. Pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted if you'd like. Lower down. Take a breath in and a breath out, down dog. Right foot to the ground. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Breath in, sweeping up. Breath out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale, right hand sweeps, pivot forward, sink way low. Deep crescent lunge, you got 5. Breath in. And a breath out. Inhale. Exhale, get your left knee over top of your ankle. Breath in. Breath out, relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, stay steady. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. Nice, stay low. Take a breath in, reach maybe out of back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center. Breathe in, left foot back. Breathe out, lower down. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, hinge. Inhale. You're going to sweep all the way up. Feet together, and as you exhale, sit, Utkatasana. Inhale, squeeze, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a breath in, hands to your shins, and a breath out. Plant your hands, high push up. Inhale, lift your right leg. Pulse 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted if you'd like. Exhale, lower. Breath in, and a breath out, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it through. Breath in, sweeping up. We're going to just add on to it. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse. Breathe out, warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge. And as you exhale, open up to the side. Right arm back, left arm forward. If you'd like, feels better for me to take my right hand behind me. Left back pocket or hip. Take a breath in. And a breath out, sink into your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, looking off to the right over your right shoulder. Breath in. Breath out. Keep your left heel pressing back. With this inhale, lengthen. And with this exhale, twist. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. Nice job. With this inhale, you're just going to take your left hand to the sky. And as you exhale, left hand, followed by your right, back to the mat. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Inhale to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, bow. Inhale, sweep it all the way up, feet together. And a breath out, sit. Inhale, squeeze, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, high push up. Nice job. Take an inhale with your left leg. Exhale, pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Strong belly. 3, 2, 1. Breath in. Breath out, lower. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Right foot to the ground. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Breath in, sweeping up. Breath out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, it's a deep crescent lunge. Breathe out. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can take your left hand behind you. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Gaze wherever it's most comfortable for your neck. Inhale. Exhale, sink into your left knee. Right heel pressing back. Breathe in. Breathe out, coming deeper into your twist. Inhale. Exhale, stay low. Last one, breath in. And a breath out with this inhale. You're going to reach your right arm. And as you exhale, right hand, followed by your left to the mat. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale to lower. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Inhale to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, hinge. Inhale all the way up. One more round. Feet together. And a breath out, sit. Utkatasana. Inhale, squeeze, lift it up. Exhale, swan dive. Breathe in, hands to your shins. Breathe out, high push up. Inhale, lift your right leg and pulse. 10, 9, 8, little movement. 7, 6, 5, control. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out, lower. Inhale, and exhale, down dog. Left foot to the mat. Inhale with your right leg. Exhale, step through. This one's my favorite. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, warrior two. Breath in, reverse. Breath out, warrior two. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale to twist. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Right hand to your left thigh. Now breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, sink. Inhale. Exhale, use your right arm for some torque. Twisted, inhale. Exhale, this feels so good. Last two, soak it up, breath in. Breath out, gaze wherever it's comfortable for your neck. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Take a breath in, reach, lengthen to your left side. And as you exhale, left hand, and then right to the mat. Breathe in, right foot back. Breathe out, lower. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath in to rise. Bend your knees. Exhale to the front. Breath in, halfway lift. And a breath out, hinge. Inhale all the way up. Feet together and a breath out, sit. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, swan dive. Breath in, halfway lift. Breath out, high push up. Nice job. Inhale with your left leg. Pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, strong abs, 4, 3, 2, 1, breath in, breath out, lower, inhale, and exhale, down dog. Right foot to the ground, breathe in with your left leg, breathe out, step it through. Inhale, sweeping up, exhale, warrior two, drop your tailbone. Inhale, reverse, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, deep crescent lunge, pivot forward. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Breathe in, right hand to the sky. And breathe out, stay. Inhale. Exhale, right heel presses back. Sink into your left knee, inhale. Exhale, use your left hand for some torque twist, breath in. Breath out, right ribs turn towards the left wall, inhale. Exhale, stay, last one, breath in. And a breath out. Now sink into it. Take an inhale. Lift your right arm. Exhale, right hand. And then your left. Nice job. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, lower down. Breath in. And a breath out, down dog. Take an inhale. And exhale, wag your tail. Shake your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Whatever you need from this, take it. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Take a breath in to rise. Bend your knees, exhale to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And now as you exhale, you're going to drop your hands, toe heel your feet to the sides of your mat, and sit down in your Buddha squat. Nice job. So you're going to let your thumbs find your breastbone, palms pressing together. Use your elbows to press your knees open. Your crown is reaching up, your tailbone moving down. Take a breath in. And a breath out, just stretching through your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Your spine is straight. Tailbone down, crown up. If you would like to, without rounding through your back, you can bring your chin to your chest, lengthen through your neck, through your spine. Maybe every exhale, you open up your knees a little bit more. Press your palms together. Slow your breath down. Nothing shallow, nothing erratic. Breathe in. And breathe out. So you are welcome to stay here with your eyes closed, focusing on your breath, stretching through your hips. If you want to come into your balancing, if you want to come into your crow, you are more than welcome. Planting your hands, you're going to take your knees either to the backs of your arms, your elbows. It's kind of different for everybody. You're going to look forward. If you look down, you're going to fall down. So I'm going to make a tripod with my hands and with my eyes, right? Walk your toes back, pull your belly in. Lift one big toe, and then the other. Finding your crow. I am so sweaty, I'm sorry. I closed all the windows so we wouldn't hear any noise, and now I'm hot. So go wherever you can. Today seems to be a bit of an off day for me. I don't know what's happening, but do what you can, and whenever you're done, coming back into your Buddha squat. So maybe you want to come back, maybe you want to try your crow again. I can go out like that. Need one more. There we go. Nice, I just needed a little breather. Nice job. And then whenever you're ready, take one more breath in and a breath out. Drop your hands, lift your hips. You can shift them to one side, to the other. Whatever you need. We're going to now come into our hip opener. Half pigeon, just a little bit of work first. Take a breath in and a breath out. You're going to walk your hands forward. You're going to walk your feet back, coming into your high push-up. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now with this inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tap your right knee. One. Inhale back. Exhale, tap your right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, that's 3, tap, inhale. Exhale, 4, we're going to do 10, inhale. Exhale, 5, you can do this, breathe in. Breathe out, 6, inhale. Exhale, 7, breath in. Breath out, 8, inhale. Exhale, 9, one more, inhale. Exhale, 10, take a breath in. Press back, open up. And a breath out, right knee, right wrist. Shimmy your left leg back. Take an inhale to lift up. And exhale, hinge forward. So maybe you're in your forearms, maybe a block, maybe your forehead. You are not staying here long. Close your eyes. Try not to shift over to the right. If you are, bring yourself back to center. Maybe put a block or a pillow or a blanket underneath your right thigh. You're going to lay heavy. Take a breath in and a breath out. Just surrender into this. Quiet your mind. Let your body be still. I know it's a lot of sensation. Breathe through it. So you are welcome to stay right here. If this is enough, keep your eyes closed and breathe. If you want more, coming into your king pigeon, you're going to lift up. So if this is enough, stay here. As long as you're not falling over to the right. You want more, you're going to bend your left knee, grab a hold of the top of your foot, or maybe take your toes to the crook of your elbow. As long as you're not falling to the right, you can reach your right arm, or you can come into your bind. Take a breath in, and a breath out, sink. So you're feeling it in the outside of your right hip, your left quad, opening up to your heart, breathe in. And breathe out, stay with it, just one more inhale. And one more exhale. If you're in your bind, release, dropping your hand, dropping your foot. Now everybody make your way up. And as you exhale, coming back into your down dog with your right leg, shake it out. And then whenever you're ready with your inhale, raise your left leg. No, don't, drop your left foot down. Inhale, pull forward, I almost forgot. And exhale, all right, here we go. Now inhale with your left leg. Exhale, tap, 1. Inhale. Exhale, tap, 2, breath in. Breath out to the outside of your elbow. 3, inhale. Exhale, tap 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, you can do this, breath in. Breath out, 6, inhale. Exhale, 7, breath in. Breath out, 8, inhale. Exhale, 9, control, inhale. Exhale, 10, take a breath in, send it back. And a breath out, left knee, left wrist. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, hinge forward. So again, maybe on your block, your forehead, your forearms, whatever you'd like to get to. Take a breath in and a breath out. Close your eyes, quiet your mind. Breathe in and breathe out. Not here long, wherever your head is at. Let it go. Pick it up when you're done or not. But for now, just quiet. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. If you would like to stay here, by all means, you are welcome. If you want more, you're going to lift up. So as long as you're not falling over to the left, you can take your left hand to your foot, maybe take your toes into the crook of your elbow. So this side is a lot tighter for me, so I'm going to hang out here. If you would like to, you can reach your left arm, you can come into your bind, whatever you'd like. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Wherever you are, sink into it. Inhale. Exhale. There's nothing worth holding on to here. One more breath in. And one more breath out. You're going to release wherever you are. If you're in your half pigeon, inhale to lift up. And exhale. You're going to make your way into your down dog. Lifting your left leg. Shake it out. Breath in. And a breath out. Drop onto your knees. You're going to extend your legs straight out in front of you. Take a breath in, reaching up. And a breath out, hinge forward. So it's a forward fold. Since you're sitting, there's no pressure on your lower back. You can take it as deep as you'd like. Breath in. And a breath out. Last one to stay. Inhale. And exhale, come into it as deep as you can. With the next breath in, you're going to lift up. Bringing your elbows or your hands into your heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean back, about halfway, breath in. Breath out, right elbow taps, inhale. Exhale, left, breathe in. Breathe out, right, inhale. Exhale, left, breath in. Breath out, right, strong abs, inhale. Exhale, left, breathe in. Breathe out, right, inhale. Exhale, left, one more time, inhale. Exhale, right, breath in. Breath out, left. Take an inhale to lift up. This time, soles of your feet together. Cobbler's pose. Take a breath in to straighten through your spine as you breathe out, hinge forward. Let your elbows press your knees open. Let your feet open like a book. You're coming down with a straight spine, but when you get to your max, let your back around your head fall heavy. Breath in. And a breath out. Maybe close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to stay. One more breath in. One more breath out. So inhale to lift, extending your legs, reaching your arms, and as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Breath in, breath out, lean back. Halfway, we're going to start left this time. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow taps. Inhale. Exhale, right. Breath in. Breath out, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Slow. Breathe in. Breathe out, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Just two more. Breath in. Breath out, left, inhale. Exhale, right, one more, inhale. Exhale, left, breathe in. Breathe out, right, take an inhale, center, and exhale, lower all the way down. Once you get there, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen, stretch through everything you've got. And as you exhale, you're going to plant your feet, your heels as close to your bum as you can get them. Hands, palms pressing down. Take a breath in. And a breath out to lift your hips. You are welcome to stay here or roll one shoulder under and then the other, clasping your hands, pinkies pressing into the mat. Take a breath in to lift. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your bum. And a breath out. Let your belly button drop back to your spine. Inhale. Exhale. You are really exaggerating this. Lift your hips to the sky. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Take an inhale, lift in as you exhale, lower down. Knees into your chest, give them a squeeze, roll left, roll right, push knees away, whatever feels good. And then, dead bug. Feel the difference between now and when you first started. Press your tailbone to the ground. You're going to use your hands, draw your knees closer to the earth. Your entire spine is on the mat, so if you need to, put a block or a pillow, a blanket, whatever you can find underneath your head. Whenever you're ready, you can roll left and right. Massage your back, your intestines, your organs. And maybe when you roll to the right, extend your right leg straight. When you roll to the left, extend your left leg straight. Maybe at center, both legs are straight. Nice work. And then whenever you're ready, raise your legs to the sky. Bring your hands underneath you so that you're sitting on the tops of your hands. You're going to roll your ankles, you're going to straddle your legs, left, right, front, back, any direction that feels good for you. And then when you're ready, take a breath in, flex your toes, face your heels to the sky. And as you exhale, very slowly lower your heels to the ground. Whenever you're ready, lifting up on your forearms, lift your heart to the heavens. If it feels okay, let your head fall back. If not, keep your neck at neutral. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Maybe close your eyes. Really exaggerate it again. Inhale, lift. And exhale. You're going to stay one more breath in to lift. And as you breathe out, you're going to lower down. Let's come into a twist. Knees into your chest. Arms to a T. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, roll your knees over to the right, your face over to the left. So as long as your left shoulder is down, you can take your right hand to the outside of your left knee or thigh. If you want more, you're going to bend your knee into your chest. You're going to take your right hand to the pinky side of your left foot. Straighten your left leg. The more you flex your toes in and push your heel away, the more you're going to feel. And then you're going to drop it down. Nice job. Keep pushing your left heel away if your left leg is straight. Breathe in. And breathe out. Just surrender into this twist, into this stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe close your eyes. There is nothing to see. One more breath in. And one more breath out. With this inhale, you're going to come back to center. And as you exhale, you're going to take your knees over to the left this time. Your face over to the right. As long as your right shoulder is down, you want your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. You are more than welcome to take that. You can bend your right knee into your chest with your left hand to the pinky side of your right foot, and then straighten out your leg, and then drop it down. Again, the more you push your heel away, the more you're going to feel. Taking your gaze over your right hand or close your eyes, breathe in. And breathe out. Just surrender into this. Inhale. Exhale, stay steady. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. With this inhale, you're going to come back to center. Feet flat on the mat. Windshield wipe your legs left and right. And then whenever you're ready, extend your legs into your Savasana. Or you can come into your Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of your feet together, knees drop down, your hands, palms facing up at your sides or above your head. Maybe on your belly and your heart. Wherever you choose to go, close your eyes. Take a big breath in, fill your lungs. You can feel them expand, you can feel your belly lifting to the ceiling. And then a breath out, your belly button drops back to your spine as you relax your shoulders, as you soften through your hips and your legs, your face. You are not here long. Breathe in. And breathe out. your toes, coming into yourself. And if you would like to, rolling onto your right side for another moment of relaxation. If not, stay right where you are. And then slowly make your way to a comfortable seated position. If you can, with your eyes still closed, hands coming to heart center. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Your next inhale, floating your thumbs right to your forehead, knowing that you truly are a blessing. Namaste. All right, nice work. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you soon.